Hello, Ben Wellen here, and welcome to part 4 of the beginnings of my bodybuilding career. Today we are talking about the Vollenweider Gym. Okay? As I mentioned in my last video, in December 1980 I started to work out in Cologne in the Vollenweider Gym. And back in the day, Uli Vollenweider was a two-time Mr. Germany, and he was the guy to go to when it came to the best knowledge about contest preparation and so forth and so on. And I had to figure out what was it, what made so many people in this gym so fast, so good, and that I had a chance to defend my Mr. Germany title. So the owner of the gym, Uli Vollenweider, was a very sweet man. I mean, honest, sweet, just a very nice human being, okay? But he had a problem. He stuttered, okay? Usually it was not a big problem, but when, for example, there came like a very pretty girl into the gym, Uli was like, I mean, like, okay, Uli, okay, we got it. So one of us took over the conversation, and Uli was also very shy. So when he would start talking to the pretty girl, not only would he stutter, he also would get really red in his face, right? But he, like I said, he was a really amazing guy, okay? But he was also very clumsy. So, for example, if he would hold a glass of water and would hold it with his hands, and on his wrist he had a watch, right? And somebody said, "Hey, Uli, what time is it?" Ho 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 ho! You got me again, right? You got me again. But he would not only do that one time. 100% next time. "Hey, Uli, what time is it?" Oh, you got me again, right? You got me again. You could do that like 10 times with him, and he would still do it. He's like, ho ho ho, you got me again, right? So, but the Vollenweider Gym was in the middle of the city of Cologne, right? And the gym was in the second floor. So, the gym had a lot of windows, and sometimes when Uli would walk down on the street, we would hang out of the window, and we were like, "Uli! Uli!" And he was like, and then we'd be like, "Uli! Uli!" And 100% he would fall over a curve or run against some traffic sign or whatever. We're like, "Uli! Uli! Oh! Oh! Uli! Uli! Oh! Always. That was insane how clumsy our Uli was. So one time Uli decided, so I'm gonna make a comeback, okay? Yeah, great. So Uli didn't have a wife, and he was very lazy with cooking. So what he did in the gym, he had like this big monster mixer, right? And he would come to the gym like, ooh, with a whole raw fish like this long, right? And he would put the whole fish in the mixer with a couple eggs on top, fruit juice, he would drink it all with the bones, everything, the head, the eyes, everything. He would have the whole fish with the fruit juice and the eggs. And oh my God, he would sting out of his mouth like holy shit, like a cow out of her ass. No, it was really bad because that fish, fuck, it was bad. So the day came, he made his comeback, and Uli had huge glasses, and I'm really thick glasses, right? He was totally blind. But he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go on stage with my glasses. I'm just gonna go without it and whatever. Okay, so that day the whole gym, of course the whole gym was there to see Uli making his comeback, right? So, and Uli comes out And back in the day, you had to go first on a podest and you had to do a posing routine, right? The first thing when you come out. So, Uli comes out and he walks by the podest all the way to the left. And we're like, Uli, Uli, right. He's like, haha, yeah, okay. So, and he walks back right and he passes the podest again on the left. Uli, Uli, left. He's like, haha, yeah, okay. So he walks back and he passes the podest again. And he's standing right next to the podest and we're like, you know what, let him pose. And he starts to pose. That was Uli. Really an amazing guy. Unfortunately, a friend of mine told me that Uli passed away 1.5 years ago. Uli, I love you. I'm sure you train with the angels and you're gonna be in charge of the Heavens Gym. Like I said, Uli, take care upstairs, okay? I see you. Alright, Uli had a partner. His name was Harry, and Harry was a whole different kind of guy. Totally different kind of guy. Harry had a girlfriend, later wife, and her name was Monica. So Monica was 20 years old. Harry was like 35-ish, whatever, okay? So Monica was Miss North Rhine-Westphalia, okay? Some state champion, right? And see, she thought she's the absolutely shit, right? Okay, Monica was cute, right? I give her that. But she was not that beautiful she thought she was, right? And when Monica worked out in the gym, everybody had to cater to Monica. Hey, bring me here this dumbbell. Hey, put this weight on my barbell. Hey, help me with pull-ups. Hey, all the time, like she's a princess like you can't even imagine. Of course, one day it was my turn. She's like, hey, man, help me with pull-ups. Nah. What? What did you say? You're not going to help me with pull-ups? Monica, look, you're not a princess. What? What did you say? I'm not a princess? Wait. Hurry! 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 And then she ran to Harry. Harry, you know what he said? No, my Haitian. What did he say? He said, I'm not a princess. I'm not. What did he say to my Haitian? What did he say to my bunny? And then Harry came running, like screaming. What did you say to my bunny? What did you say to my bunny? And I said, okay, it's funny. Let's chase a little bit around the gym, right? And I'm running in the gym and Harry's behind me. What did you say to my bunny? What did you say to my bunny? She's not a princess. What? She's not a princess? She's not a princess? And we were running around the gym and after a couple of minutes I'm like, this is too stupid, right? So I'm just stopping and Harry comes and he grabs me and he pushes me on the floor, right? But really hard, right? And he pretends it's fun, like, what did you say to my bunny? What did you say to my bunny? But he showed me the way he did it, that it was that serious. He was like really serious, okay? And then Monica demanded a fur, a real fur. The 20-year-old girl needed a real fur to walk around, right, with her 20 years. And Harry went to the bank and he took a credit so that bitch could get a real fur. She totally controlled the guy. The only thing I can say good about Harry, even though it's super weird, he competed once, right, in a local show in Cologne. And his whole preparation was with chocolate milk. He was drinking chocolate milk all day. And then he would not really train, he would pump. All day. Against the wall and all this weird shit. But you know what? He looked good. And he won. I gotta give it that to Harry, but that's it. That's as much as I can do. So, look. The guys in the gym were absolutely fucking amazing. I mean, the camaraderie, the friendship, the craziness, I mean, insane. There was, for example, Kuno. And when Conan the Barbar came out, we said there's Conan the Barbar and there's Kuno the Barbar. And then there was Roland. There was the others, Rolly, Klaus, Peter and his brother, the Lange Twin, and there were the Stemmler brothers, Andy and Heinz. They were actually sons of a millionaire. And it was so cool to see. Every year they had like a new Corvette. One had a white one, the other one had a black one, and they would always come to the gym. It was like amazing. But these guys, like for example, Heinz was very laid back, really nice guy. But Andy was as crazy as we all were at that time, right? And he was one of us, no question about it. It didn't matter how much money or whatever. He was the same crazy guy like all of us, okay? So, around midday, Harry and Uli would leave the gym for like 3-4 hours. So when they would leave the gym, of course, all craziness broke out, right? For example, there was at the time when the original zombie movie came out, right? And you had it on this, how's it called? This original LP 33, you know, revolutions, like, you know? And then when the music came on, that was like, you had to do it. So you were in the middle of biceps and the music came on like, you let the dumbbells go, you get up and you walk like, and everybody had to do that. It doesn't matter what exercise you do, you'll drop all the shit, you get up, the music, and we all walk around like in a zombie movie, okay? Tradition had to be done. There was no excuse not to do it, okay? And then others, for example, was on the fucking phone the whole time, and he would call random people and tell them, hey, you just won a vacation to the USA. You have to go there, pick up your voucher, la la la. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then they walked wherever he sent them to, whatever. But others also had a thing for the gay people, right? We had like 2 or 3 gay people in the gym. And they were really like super gay, right? Those kind of people. So when Harry and Uli were gone, others would stand in front of the gym, put down his pants to his ankles, right? And then he ran towards the gay guy. Hey, put it in your mouth, put it in your mouth, put it in your mouth. And they're like, ah! No orders, no orders, no orders. Put it in your mouth, put it in your mouth. I know you want it, I know you want it. No, orders, I don't want you taking my mouth. Orders, no. And they were running and he was chasing them in the gym. Ah, put it in your mouth. Orders. Good times, good times. One day, Otis had like an injury on his back. So he's like, I gotta get some cream from the pharmacy or whatever. So he brought a cream and nobody knew what it was. It was called Finalgon. And he's like, put it all on my back, you know, it doesn't feel good. And he put all the cream on his back. And Finalgon burns like fire. You don't even know, it's like totally insane. So all of a sudden he's like, oh, fuck, what happened? Oh shit. So he went into the shower and he tried to wash it off, but water makes it actually worse. He's like, oh, fuck. But then in the gym we had like a blank floor where he could lay down. It was really cold. And he was like, oh fuck, yeah. So we knew Finalgon was like absolutely insane. So one day Mustafa was another guy from the gym. He's like, hey guys, can you give me a tip? How to build up a little bit more muscle? And we're like, yeah, Mustafa, you need to take Finalgon, buy it in the pharmacy and rub it all over your body, all over. So he went, put it all over his body, and after 10 minutes he's like, hey, Mustafa, is good? It's good. Burns. It's good. Burns. Ow, burns. Ow, burns. Okay, so then we had a guy in the gym. He was really disgusting. So he had like black hair, but his hair was like sticking to his head, like to his face, like all here. And he never washed his hair, right? He's like, it is in his clothes were all black. All black. He always came in black. right? So, and this guy came every day to the gym, every day, no matter what. And one day, he came to Klaus and says, listen, let me ask you a question. How long do you train now? And Klaus says, 3 years. 3 years. But why 3? Because I trained since 3 years. But why 3? I don't understand. Because I trained since 3 years. But why 3? So since that day we called him Y3, right? So Y3, like I said, every day he came to the gym. And every fucking day he would do back. And only all kinds of rows exercise for like 1-2 hours. Only back workout. Every day, 6 times a week. Back, 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 back. And one day I go to Y3 and said, hey, why the hell you train back every day? Look, I'm gonna develop such a lati back that when I'm on the 10-meter tower in the swimming pool and I jump, I'm gonna land in the green. Like, what? My lati is gonna be so developed that when I'm standing on the 10-meter tower and I jump, I'm gonna land in the green. You got it? I'm like, oh, I got it. But then, at the same time, he would do like this. I know I can make it. I know I can make it. And one time, we were looking after him when he was walking downstairs, right? And he was walking downstairs, he was like, I know I can make it. I know I can make it. Okay? So, then we had a guy, and we called him Schwarzness. How do you translate Schwarzness? It means actually somebody who talks a lot. But this guy never said anything. He didn't say hi, hello, good day, nothing. He never ever spoke a word. That's why we call him Schwarzness, like somebody who always talked, but he never talked, okay? And he had a head that was like this. Round, like a soccer ball, right? Okay? And Ralph and I, at this time, we had like these soccer shorts on, you know, where you play soccer with. And this guy too, you know, and Ralph and I, we ripped off these shorts on the side, like, right? And because it was cool. And this guy too, oh, he loved it, so he went, ripped off his shorts. But he never said a word to us, never, ever, ever, ever. So, when he would work out, he was in the gym, we're like, with a ball, it was like this. And then he puts it in, and then he would stand it, and he would do like this. And then he goes to the side, and then he goes to his ass, and then he comes up again to his chest, on the side again, and his ass, and he would do that for like 10-15 minutes. 10-15 minutes. For 4 sets, he needed 1 hour. 1 hour. That was Schwarzness. Okay. And then we had a guy in the gym, we called him You Pig. Why did we call him You Pig? Okay? One day Ralph and I were sitting on the couch and the guy comes in and he's looking at Ralph and he's looking at his veins. He's like, you know what? These veins are not normal. I talked to my doctor about this. And we came to the conclusion that you do not have blood in your veins. You have liquid steroids in your veins. And we're like, what? Yes, And my doctor totally agrees on it. He said, no, this guy does not have blood in his veins. It's all liquid steroids. And he's going to die really, really, really soon. And we're like, get the fuck out of here. Go work out, whatever, right? So this guy would come also every day. And every day he would do the same routine, right? He comes to the gym, he goes to bench press, he puts like 30, 40 kilos on, right? Do one warm-up set, and then he puts on 100 kilo, right? 100 kilo. He goes up, takes it up, whoop, down. You pick. He could not move it, right? He was in it. You pick. And somebody had to come, help him, right? Then he did it like 10 minutes, and he's like, yeah, okay, another one. So he gets it out, whoop, puts it down. You pick. Somebody had to come, put it in. And he did this every single day. Every single day. He came to the gym, you pick. Somebody come, And after like 4, 5, 6 weeks, whatever, you're like, you know what? I am over this guy. Next time he comes, and he always came in the break of Uli and Harry, right? Next time he comes, and he does 100 kilo, we just walk out. Same day he comes. Gets in, 100 kilo, whoop, down, you pick. And we all get the fuck out. So we all go out, and between the gym and the front desk, there was a glass wall. And we would walk behind the glass wall, right? And you were looking at him, okay. He was like, you pick. And we're like, And then he figured out, oh shit, they play with me. And then he got like, you pigs. And the dumbbell, the barbell came lower and lower to his, right here, to his throat. You pigs. And we were behind the glass wall, yay. And all of a sudden the door opens and Uli comes in like, oh my, what the fuck, what is going on? And he runs into the gym, he's like, oh! And the guy was like, totally red, out of breath. And then he walked out, and you pick never ever came back, all right? Good. Then we had another guy, we called him Asparagus Top. Why did we call him Asparagus Top? Very simple. One day, he's talking to Andy, he's like, hey, Andy, don't you have a good tip for me? I want to be big, I want to build up muscle. And Andy's like, there's something really new. Here's what you have to do. You have to buy a lot of asparagus, lots of asparagus. And then you have to cut off the heads, right? The asparagus top. And you only need to eat the asparagus top, okay? But make sure, just asparagus top. And in order to make it really work, the rest of the asparagus, you need to throw away. You can't eat it, you need to throw it away. He's like, okay, I do that. So this guy was doing that for weeks, right? For weeks, only eat asparagus. And he's like, and, it's good, I feel it, it's working. But Andy, do you have another great tip for me? I mean, something new? And Andy's like, look, there's something brand new from the USA. Liquid anabolic steroids. You can drink them. They're fucking amazing. He's like, what? Really? I need it. Can you get it to me? And Andy's like, yeah, I have it for you tomorrow. Okay? So at this time, there was this very fancy small mouthwash. It was called Odol mouthwash in Germany. Very fancy bottle. It's small, right? So Andy would go and buy a couple of those bottles, and then pour them out and put water in it, right? And take off the label, and they look really fancy. And the next day the guy comes and Andy, you have it for me? You have it? And he's like, yeah, I got it. Here. He said, can I drink it? Yeah, drink it. I feel it. I already got a better pump. But it tastes a little bit like mouthwash. It's normal. All the liquid steroids taste like mouthwash, says Andy. Okay. So this guy took that for a couple of weeks, and then he somehow disappeared, right? He disappeared. Months go by, and one day, Rob and I sitting on the couch, the guy comes in, he's like, and I say, hey, Asparagus, stop, what's up, what's up? He's like, I just threw my TV from my balcony on the street. I just threw my TV from my balcony on the street. And I thought he was joking, right? And I jump up and I'm like, oh, you too, you too. And he's like, yeah, you too, wow, 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 wow. So he came to me and he grabbed me and I grabbed him and we started dancing. I just threw my TV from my balcony on the street. I just threw my TV from my balcony. Yes, yes, you too, you too. Yes, yes, yes. And we did it like for a minute or two. And then it got a little bit too stupid for me. I'm like, okay, and I tried to release, right? But this guy was really like holding me so tight and his eyes was like crazy. Yeah, I just threw my TV on the street. I just threw my TV on the balcony down the street. And like, and I tried to get loose and I couldn't get loose. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I kicked him against the chin. He's like, oh. And then he ran out, right? So, a couple of days later, the police come to the gym. It's like, hey, guys, do you know this guy? He used to train here. We're like, no. Who? Oh, we have a picture. Hey, this guy. We're like, oh, Asparagus Top. Yeah, we know him. Well, he broke out from a mental health clinic. And he's kind of like dangerous. Did you see him? No. I didn't see nothing. I don't know. I'm sorry. And then we heard a couple months later, Asparagus Top jumped from a bridge and he died. Well, shit happens, right? So, this was part 4 of the beginnings of my bodybuilding, career, or part 1 of the Vollenweider Gym. Next time we talk about the Mr. Germany competition, 1981. We were like 8 athletes that went to the Mr. Germany World from this gym. It was fucking amazing. We talk about the whole preparation, the new workout I got to experience, everything what happened also at this competition, which was crazy. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, give me likes, make a comment. All right, I'm still looking for the sponsor to go to the Mr. Universe over 60 next year. And I hope you liked it as much as I did, because when I talk about this, all the memories come right back up. So I definitely loved it to tell you guys the story. Until next time, Ben Wellen says, out.